So the point I'm making is, I always thought, yeah, how horrible it is to throw a bag of kittens into a stream. I always thought so. But then when I thought about it, I say, well, what else are you going to do? I mean, it's a relatively quick end. Hypothermia, suffocation, drowning, Drowning's not the worst way to die, frankly. Yeah, it's not the best. But what is somebody supposed to do? What's your grand solution? So, there's pregnant cats circling this house all the time. And I just dread the day, right? Because I just don't want to have to deal with it. I don't want it. I can't emotionally deal with it. Because what do, asshole? Can you afford to take care of them? Okay, so what I said was, you can think about different things. It's there's this idea that, our discomfort with the idea of extermination, for example, as a solution. Well, yeah, it's uncomfortable. Who wants to do it that way? It'd be really nice if everything just slowly lives its life out, gets gracefully exited. When everything's 90 years old, it all gets to have a graceful exit and die. That's not the real world, though. It's not even close to the real world. We can't even provide that for human beings, let alone provide that for animals. So it's not pragmatically anywhere near a realistic possibility of writing the story of the end. And the only way you're going to write this story in any kind of rational way is that you're going to have to do this horrible thing where you do something that's not horrible in any real way, right? I mean, nearly instantaneous death takes 10 seconds to die, maybe? How many seconds is too many seconds, right? I mean, in the context of real suffering, when we know that human beings every day, right now, suffer hours and days and weeks and months. And we're just talking about 10 seconds where you have to, go through some discomfort. At the most. So yeah, we have to accept this unpleasantness of having to exterminate something. There's something infested. And you think you can solve the infestation problem by gracefully going around and picking up each one of the infestites and, taking them outside and petting on the head and say, singing Born Free or something. It's not a practical solution. Okay, so what is going to be your solution? Because the rest of the options have to do something with extermination. You're going to have to try to make them all die. And you just want to do it as quickly as possible. That's the only option you've got. All right, so I brought up the cat metaphor because, people do this horrible thing of putting cats back on the street after they do surgery on them, think they did them a huge big favor. This is abandoning the mentally ill on the streets to eat garbage. You're not doing them any favor. Oh, let's give them some Prozac and throw them on. It's the same thing, right? There's no real fucking difference. We love you. Here's some Prozac. Go eat garbage. Fuck.